am Paige. Welcome to my channel, and today I want to talk about the books that are on my September TBR. I am such a mood reader. I have just been a major mood reader for months now, and it is so hard for me to just ahead of time pick out books that I want to read because I never know what I'm going to want to pick up. Anyway, I tried to make a TBR, and I also have, I'm going to pick a couple of options from my cups like I used to do. So anyway, let's go ahead and begin. So I did a little something different. I used to have like series that I need to continue on in, but I was not having success in reading those because those would always be the ones that I would not read on my TBRs. So I'm like, I need to change it up because I'm not reading those. It's just not, you know, what I want to read at the moment. So I chose to do, instead of picking a series I need to read, I'm going to choose a different, I have authors that I really love and want to read their entire backlist. I have them in this mug, and I'm going to blind, you know, choose an author and pick a book from that author. So here we go. Try to shuffle a little bit, and then I'm going to reach one in the bottom. Tillie Cole. So I'm going to choose a book by Tillie Cole. And in this mug are different romance tropes. So I will also choose one, and it is a small town romance. Okay, so the book that I chose by Tillie Cole is one that has been on my TBR for a long time. I'm pretty sure that it's banned on Amazon, so I'll totally read it for that. I'm really into reading books that are like super taboo or just forbidden. It's just, I don't know, it just piques my curiosity and just is very intriguing to me. So I'm going to read Sick Fucks by Tillie Cole. For the romance trope of small town romance, I'm going to continue on in the series, the Becker Brothers series by Kandi Steiner, and I've read the first two books in that series, so I need to read the third one, which is Manhattan. This just follows a family, the Becker family, and all the brothers work at this whiskey distillery that their dad used to kind of co-own, and I really enjoyed the first two books in the series, so I'm going to continue on in that series. And then I was looking through my Kindle, like all the books that I have on my Kindle, because I haven't really in a while buy a lot of the free books that are offered by authors because I just have so many that I need to read. And so for August, I tried to read some on my Kindle, and I'm going to continue to do so. Because I have all these books that I need to read. So I chose Zylon's Human Bride by Sue Linden because I love alien romances. Very first alien romance I read was by Ruby Dixon. I have just been hooked ever since. So this one sounds really good. I was already planning on reading this book anyway, but this is going to be a buddy read with Bree from In 11 Words, her and her members this month. So it is The Heart Principle by Helen Hoang. I know all of us have really been anxiously anticipating this book for a long time, so I cannot wait to read this. This is the third book in her, I think the series is the Kiss Quotient series, and I have loved the first two books in the series so much. So I cannot wait to read the third book in the series. It revolves around the friend or cousin of the hero from the second book, so very excited to read that one. And also in September, Sam's Secret by Ruby Dixon is releasing, and this is the 15th book in the Ice Home series, which is a spin-off from the Ice Planet Barbarian series. And I have, of course, love Ice Home just as much as Ice Planet Barbarians, and I am looking forward to the new book that is coming out soon. I think last month or the month before I read Bridget Spain, and now a new book is releasing, so I'm very excited about it. Also releasing in September is With You Forever by Chloe Liese. This is the fourth book in the Berkman Brothers series, another series that I've absolutely adored. This series revolves around the Berkman family. I love the family. And the first two books were centered around two of the brothers. The third one is the sister. And now this fourth one is going to be around one of the brothers. So he is a painter, and I've not read the synopsis on any of these. I just know that I'm gonna want to read it because I love this series so much. The next one is Vibe by Liza James. This is the first book in the Pandora's Box series. I don't know much about this series, but it is a romance between two girls, and I don't know anything else other than that, only that I found this recommended through a group on Facebook. I'm actually on several reading romance book, recommendation groups on Facebook, and that's where I get a lot of my recommendations from. Also, I asked for recommendations similar to Tristic's Venom by Penelope Douglas, and this one was recommended, so I'm adding it to my TBR for September. The next book I want to read is Claws and Feathers by Jennifer Hartman. I have recently discovered Jennifer Hartman, and I absolutely love her books. I have not read one that I haven't liked, which I think I've only read 3 or 4 so far, but I have immensely enjoyed each book. It's just such great books. So I put another one of her books on my TBR for September. This is Claws and Feathers. And this is about a girl who is abducted, and this cop who I think he meets her on the night she's abducted. He is searching for her. So I think it is their romance, and I am really looking forward to reading it. I also want to read Omega Academy by Lily Archer because I have just recently been introduced to the whole Omegaverse trope in romance, and I am really enjoyed it so far. I've read like the Lola and the Millionaires and Baby and the Night Howlers by Catherine Moon. Those are my absolute favorites. Mannix by Grace McGinty. I love it so much. This is was recommended to me when I asked for Omegaverse series, and I have read a Fae series by Lily Archer before with kind of a fated mate situation, so I know that I'm probably going to really like it since it's by Lily Archer, so I'm excited to read that. And the last one I have on my TBR is Share Me by K. Webster and Dukey. I have seen this also recommended. I am really into reverse harem, and this one was recommended, and I do love K. Webster, so I'm adding it to my TBR for September. Let me know if you have read any of these and how you like them, and let me know if you have any recommendations for me, any books that you might want me to read. I love receiving really good romance book recommendations. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.